Welcome to the broadcast, everybody. How are you guys today? May you subscribe, like, and share, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss another upload. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I have no idea what the messages will be before the messages come out. Take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions and questions can be left in the comment section below. So yeah, guys, how are you guys today? It's Sunday where I am, and I hope you are having a great day, evening or night, whenever you're watching this reading. Yeah, and it's raining, so what is not perfect about having a reading? Alright, so let's see. Get some messages. See what the earth wants to tell us today on this day that God has made. You know. And everybody, I want to let you know, guys, like, if I'm not the type of reader you like to listen to, you know, there's plenty of readers out here to listen to. So there's no need for you to get nasty or put nasty remarks on my comments. You know, these are only general transmissions, and if you would like your own reading, you know, you can contact me at MissShineLight7 on Instagram, as well as you can email me as well. Also, you can put it in the comment section below, you know, how you can get a reading. Cash App. Okay, so this is talking about conflict. We're talking about conflict here. They're talking about, think there's one kind of folks, when everyone agrees, someone is not thinking. All of us were born for one another. No man is an island entirely of himself. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And you know, we're going to get some wise words around. The only thing that seems eternal is natural, and motherhood is an ambience. We want better reasons for having children than not knowing how to prevent them. We can only get spoiled if you do your own ironing. You can't get spoiled if you do your own ironing. Okay, so I guess that means, you know, that's cliches and metaphors. That's just to let you know, like, you can't, you know, get spoiled if you do it yourself. And I always talk about that independent, I'll make my own money, don't tell me how to spend it type of girl or guy. This is about a third party. This is about compassion. This Three of Cups is in reverse. This is talking about the Two of Wands. This is talking about invocation. This is about a ceremony. This is about Eight of Swords. About the full moon, about a completion here. And this is about the Seven of Cups in reverse. In reverse. And this is the DNA karma. Wow. Alright, so this DNA karma is you know, past life, you know, curses, you know, some things that happen, some karma, some past things that happen in a relationship that has happened between you and another person, or it has been carried down from generation to generation to you, and now you are carrying the flame of this situation. Alright, so this is about having shiny things. So on this love, you're gonna have some clarity here. Some on this ceremony, it's a protection. On this full moon, it's a transformation. That's a death in reverse. And on and the new moon is coming in on Halloween. Full moon, that is. DNA karma is boundaries, knowing boundaries and setting boundaries. with person, place, or thing that is involved in this situation. So we're gonna ask anything of this situation. We're gonna ask any. So we're gonna ask what this situation of love is about. So we're gonna ask who we gonna ask what this situation is about. Who do we want to ask? We're gonna ask the wisdom seekers what's this situation all about. You know, ask. We're gonna ask about being a star, and we're gonna ask about what's going on here in this compassion here. I need something on the 3 of Cups clarified by the passion along with clarity. I need some clarity here. I need some understanding and clarity here, please. Thank you. Please tell me what some information you want me to know about this, the highest and most important information about this situation. Okay. This is somebody moving on. Chariot. This is the ceremony. This is the protection. This is the 9 of Swords. Somebody is wishing, hoping, and up at night. Alright, so this is the sun on a transformation on this full moon. The sun is full, the moon is full. Wow. That's like when an eclipse comes. Wow. Wow, we're talking about eclipses now. Okay, wow. Okay, so now the 9 of Pentacles. This is talking about abundance and boundaries. Maybe you have your, maybe you are stable in your environment. Maybe you are stable in your structure, stable in your capitalizations. But you need to put some boundaries up because there is some people, person, place, or thing interested in shiny things, something that you have on or got, or you know, maybe it's something that you know, seek, or apply. You might apply it to your life. You know, you might talk about it, be about it type of person. Okay, let me talk about it. Okay, so this is the 5 of Swords. It's about conflict. It's about Tower moment at the bottom of the deck. It's about the 5 of Swords. It's about conflict as well. So this is about a fight. This is about a conflict. This is also about contemplation. This is about structures. This is about, you know, moving forward in your life as far as this ceremony has to go with. Because when you talk about, you know, the 2 of Wands, we're talking about surveying our tribes. We're talking about surveying our, you know, environment, person, place, or thing, my baby mom. But this is what it talks about: overseeing our journeys, where we gotta go, what's our adventure. So this is the ceremony we enter. And vocation, we're talking about, you know, being still so we can hear what we need to hear. You know, sometimes our group, our person, our communities can keep us stuck, you know, like a crabs in a basket type, you know. Say 8 of Swords in reverse. This is you protecting yourself. This is protection. This is you protecting yourself against all the things that are around you. This is you protecting yourself from all of the things that are around you, that you feel will harm you, and it has harmed you in some way, shape, or form. Because once they stuck these knives into this mummy encased coffin type thing, you were stuck with swords there. You know, some just grazed you, but some punctured you. Okay. It's a mix here. It's a mixture of things here. Passion and lightning and dark and light. And it could be also crossing over death with crows. This is deep emotion as well. And this is the full moon. This is going to be the completion on it. So by the full moon, maybe you can get some clarity on this within the next 7 to 10 days. Okay, the transformation will start to take effect. The, you know, sun will shine into your light. Into your dark spaces. and illuminate some of those um, scars of her. Okay, so here we have the Seven of Cups. These are the things you put down your, you put down all of your energy, your power, your peace, your joy, all of the things and stability that it needs to make you happy for the destruction of darkness and shadowness and, your shadow side of yourself. But you want to release that, and you want to, put your arms up stretched to, ask for forgiveness possibly here. But the Seven of Cups never speaks about forgiveness. They're looking for material gain in the Seven of Cups. Okay, but it's feeling like you are regretful about giving up your power to other person, place, or things, environment, circumstances, or situations, foundations, growths, and businesses. Okay, collaborations, etc. So this is what this talks about. And this is where this DNA karma comes in. So it may be some bad business deals. It might have been some life history passed down to your mama didn't do this, your grandmama did this, your grandmama didn't do this. And, when it got to your generation, your mama was a whatever kind of woman she was. Maybe it didn't carry the tradition. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. But whatever it is, it's some deprogramming and reprogramming needed here, because it tells me that there's some boundaries. And also I'm getting, with her legs the way they are, I'm getting the infinite boundaries. You need to all have a life set of infinite boundaries of what you will accept and what you won't accept. Things that are setbacks, things that will make you say that is a deal breaker in your situation, person, place, or thing. Okay, as well as the Nine of Pentacles. You don't want to lose your stability because you keep going backwards, picking up people that, do no longer serve you. Because this karma is out here. The karma DNA is out here. Okay, so what is this talking about? Tell me some things about the love and compassion here that they're talking about here. This is things that would be helpful to have in a zombie apocalypse. So it's a bunch of zombies. This is vampires and energy suckers that are around you, that are trying to rob you of your energy and your passion and your love, and your, they don't want you to have that kind of thing. And these type of entities will come and rob you of those things. Things that technology makes easy on the ceremony. So maybe you might not be at church, but maybe you could catch an inspirational program on technical device on the full moon and the completion. Tell me about that. Things monsters do in your closet while waiting to scare you. So under the full moon, that's where secrets come. And those things that we have in our life that we hide from, and we disguise ourselves from our authentic self, we consider that like monsters. 1313 here to scare us or frighten us. And that's only just fear of the unknown, and fear of what is to come or what isn't to come. Okay, and that's also got to do with where we lay our thoughts and our mindsets. If we set our mindsets on doubt and worry and things of that nature, what is our seed of growth? We can't get much out of doubt and worry. You have to be abundant. You have to be joyful and have peace and happiness and all of those things to manifest the real things you want into your life, into your world. Okay, so one more. That was too many, y'all. Just one. Okay, things that are out of style. So this is an out of style situation. These DNA karmas is out of style. These things of material gain. Yeah, we out here for that money. Get that bag, get that money. That's the fast lane. But if you are traditional, you want to get it. They always tell you, no pain, no gain. Like if it ain't, you don't work, you don't eat. Like that has always been a motto. My dad was a person, he didn't go, he only had a 3rd grade education. I always like to tell people that, and he had a lot when he passed at 84. So, like I said, things that are out of style, you might think that's so last year. But, sometimes things, of the modern are more productive than some of this technical, fast, instant types of things. Okay, so things that you don't understand. So these are the things that you don't understand here in this situation. I don't know. Let's see. What's the next thing they want to talk about here? What's the next thing you want to talk about here? Do you want to talk about red flags here? Tell me about the red flags in this situation. Tell me about the red flags here. This is a red flag deck. I'm going to just show you the back of it. This is a red flag deck. This is for red flags to show us what the red flags are. What are our red flags here today? Collecting children. So you might be a person that likes to go around and collect children. Things that so I'm gonna say this, how this deck works. Okay, so it's a fairy tale. Okay, so the game of terrible dates. Okay, so this is about our lifestyle. This is about the lifestyle you choose and relationships. Anything could be a date. Maybe you got a lunch date with your kid. Maybe you got a lunch date with a business partner. Maybe you got a lunch date or a business date with somebody, you know, for business, person, place, or thing, structures, etc. Okay, so these are telling us the red flags in it, no matter what those abilities or stable circumstances are. Okay, so tell me something more about it. Tell me about the sun, the red flags on the sun. Okay, so, and also you know that story about the boy who cried wolf. You know, some people like to do that in their lifetime. They always like to call emergency on things. And it don't necessarily have to be an emergency. It could just be that that person is seeking attention and is an attention seeker and, you know, looking for some type of sympathy of some sort. Okay, so somebody has somebody watching over them. Somebody wears a red hood everywhere. This is a red flag. They tell me this person wears a red hood, so that tells me that this person could have red hair. They could have a red shirt all the time. They could wear, it says this wears a sexy red hood everywhere. So you might notice this person wears a sexy red hood everywhere they are. That was supposed to have been a red flag. Okay, so this is also once upon a time they collect children. So back in the day, it was he wanted a girl to spin hay into gold, and his name was Rumpelstiltskin. But somehow or another, she was to have a child, right? And her firstborn, if she knew his name, he wouldn't take her child, right? So this is like thieves, like that would come and take your children back in the day for, you know, we had little shekels at that time, okay? And it is a talking teacup. So a talking teacup is somebody that talks the tea all the time, like gossip. This person talks a lot. They talk about everything. They tell your business. They go around. So this is a talking teapot. So back in the day, when a teapot, when we would have a spot of tea, when you were, you know, back in the, you know, you have a spot of tea. I'm going to talk about the hero women of Nimba. Nimba women are very known for their dress attires that they wear and hats that they wear. So these are very strong, noble women of Nimba. And these people, you know, have a tradition. They was in like Fashion Week. And, you know, these people are very traditional women. Okay. And their work style starts today of making a fire. And it might be totally different from your lifestyle today. They start with making a fire. They start with tea. And then they start with working the land. Maybe milking the cows and such of that nature. And that is their lifestyle. As growing up, when they turn like 13, they grow into, the girls get their first introduction to these dresses. And these are hero women. And I like to, you know, bring them into our reading today because it talks about, you know, tea, and that was the first thing that came to me. And these also women are very powerful in knowledge of things, of root work, not root like put a curse on you, but maybe if you had one put on you, they can discard it. So they're like medicine women and healer women, okay? Curse breakers as such. Okay, and is trapped in a well. So this person is this situation is well trapped into this situation, like falling down a well, like a wishing well. You wish that you could get out because the Nine of Swords is here, and the Nine of Pentacles is here. The Nine of Swords is up at night, is here on the table as well. The Eight of not communication. So it's a well trap. Now we might talk about that, you know, that trap house, that pink trap house that we always see. And it might be a gathering just like that. But this is well trapped, and when we sit shine the sun on it, we see all the negative and, you know, not so good things about it. Okay, so will die if they bathe. So sometime back in the day, they talked about, you know, like a gremlin. You put water on it after dark or feed it after dark. You know, we already got, you know, it says things that would be helpful to have during a zombie apocalypse. So these are vampire suckers. So they're here to rob and steal you of your energy, your, you know, things that are soulful to you, not to them. Okay, they don't have a soul. They have corrupted, damaged souls. Okay, so to and it will die with will they die, will die if they bathe. So on this situation of boundaries and karma, you can put an end to these things by not giving them supply, long as they don't have no blood to go from. Like say you get a I don't know. I think it's like herpes. They work on your nerve endings. So if it doesn't have a nerve or a blood supply, you know, they can't suck from nothing. Okay, so it will die if they can't bathe in, like a tick. It get on you. It sucks your, like if you see it on a dog, it just drinks his blood till it just gets so fat and just, you know, maybe just fall off. You know, some of them don't, but you know, they just hang on until they just can't, till they almost bust on the dog. Okay, so that is what it's talking about, you know. So let's talk about it, you know, some more about the things that they are collecting. Let's see, I want to know what they're collecting here. What are they collecting here? Tell me some things about the things they're collecting. Tell me some things about the things they're collecting. Collecting children, collects children here on this chariot. So they're going to collect their children. Maybe this person wants to take their children from you. Maybe this person is an unfit mother or father and they don't deserve rights to the children because they don't do safe things with the children or for the children. They're neglectful with the children, so maybe this might not be. They maybe go and do some things that, you know, maybe get high, or maybe they take the money that you supplied them for and do something that's not, maybe buy clothes for themselves, and the children are not getting outfits and things of that nature. Maybe they're not taking care of their children. I'm not sure. Kids, children collected. Maybe DIFIS might be taking these children. I'm not sure. So, because this is vampire energy, so this is zombie apocalypse. So, you know, this is swarming with them. It's not just one or two, it's a bunch of them. Okay, so tell me some things here. Alright, so this is about children. It's about having children. This is the fertility. This is about ideas of having children, but maybe not be fit for children. This is the empowerment. This is a talking teapot. So this is the empowerment. This is how this is going. They're talking about having children, talking about being with children, or how good they are with children, and then they are neglectful with the children. Okay, things that technology makes easy. Maybe they was caught on video camera, like a babysitter saying that she was good with a child or good with children. The teapot is talking about what they're doing to a baby. They're banging the baby on the floor, or pushing the baby too hard, or shoving the baby around, or looks to me like a spanking to a new baby. But I don't want to put that out there, but that's what it's looking like. Somebody spanking somebody's new baby, brand new baby, and maybe somebody saw it on camera. But this is what I'm talking about. It's a ceremony. Maybe the baby passed. I'm sorry to say, the baby was injured here. Teapot thinks about children that's collected on the fertility, and this person is a horrible person. Okay, is a trap in the well. So this person is going to be trapped probably in their self, in their mind. They have something mentally wrong with them on this transformation. And this is no confidence here. This person don't have no confidence after they saw what this person had did. Um, Things monsters do in your closet while they wait to scare you. That's what they scared you with. Scared you with trying to harm your child. This person didn't like you, so they took it out on your child. They wanted to sleep with your husband, but your husband wasn't receptive to the situation. He wasn't receptive. Okay, this was to lighten your load, to let you know that you was carrying a heavy burden at the time. And this, it says that will die if they bathe. So you was paying her to beat up your child or to harm your child, things that are out of style. Yeah, that's just not gonna happen. That's just not a attribute of a good person, to harm a baby, an innocent child that can't defend or defenseless at any cost. You know, he's defenseless. He can't fight back against an adult, and it was somebody from the family. That was, you ruined somebody's family, or this could have been a family member that done this. Okay, tell me some more about this family member. Tell me about this family. Did they ruin the family? Who was this? This is awakening to this. She was awakening to this situation. When you were caught wind of it, you was just struck. Yeah, 9 of Cups. Hoping and wishing that it didn't happen. Hoping and wishing that this wasn't a person that was like this. Smug this person was. Okay. And you was like a deer caught in headlights, the 9 of Wands. Deer caught in the headlights. She was shocked that that person would hurt your child, harm Bambi. You know, that's what it's showing me, like harming Bambi or harming a baby. The Queen of Swords. And you spoke up about this, and you was not happy about the situation, and it almost ended in death for this person. This is the Sun, but the Sun came back out again on the confidence. You don't have no confidence with this person around your child. Maybe you don't know. Maybe I'm telling you right now, maybe you're just thinking about it now. But pay attention to what's going on. Pay attention to your baby monitors. Pay attention to your camera footage. Just not to say somebody's doing it, but maybe you are. It wouldn't come to me if it didn't. Tell me some things here. This is the slow and steady. Be slow and steady, because they might not do it every day. They might do it this day and not do it that day. Okay, I told you they have a thing for your husband or your girlfriend or your man. They have a thing for it. Somebody that's watching your children, your baby mom, your somebody from your family. Maybe this is a cousin, a niece, an aunt, an uncle. I don't know. Maybe they got some kind of vendetta against you. This is stuck in the mud. So this is the stuck in the mud. You stuck because you probably got to go to work and you don't really have nobody else to watch the baby. All right, so this is details. So this person is going to give a lot of details. It's going to be a lot of details in this situation that's going to come out. Okay. I think that was the last message, y'all. Yeah, that was it. Or was it? Was it? So there's some ghost land here. This is going to be a rescue. And it's going to be a cold situation here, because somebody was cold-blooded here. This is going to be on the magic stream. Some magic going to happen here. And it's just going to be like some infamous details is just going to just show up in this situation. Tell me about the stuck in the mud here. Tell me about the stuck in the mud. Alright, that is the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? So maybe you was clinging on to this person, begging them to watch your child or something. But be careful about the person or people that you got watching your kid. It doesn't have to be. It might be a boyfriend you let come in and watch your kid. This man might be shaking your kid or hitting your kid, because it won't stop crying. So be very careful, ladies. Be very careful who you bring in. Inner temple. Or you let him come into your inner temple, coming in there to sleep with you, but he's probably harming your child. 2929. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. You'll know if this is you, because you'll know it's a pulling in your heart. It'll be a heartstring pulling like something ain't right. So yeah, y'all, let's tell me one more about the Nine of Cups, please. This is the boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So it already told us about the boundaries on the karma. So you need to, that's definitely twice that the boundaries came out and telling you to watch your boundaries and watch what people are doing around you in these boundaries. Okay? And if you are liking these types of readings and they have interest you, may you subscribe, like, and share, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss another upload. Namaste. Now must go.